And welcome to the 2021 Peach Days Parade. I'm Dave Harris, and with me as always is Cheryl Reeve. This is exciting today, isn't it?
And they're coming up the road. Here comes the police.
That's right. You know, we didn't have a parade last year, so this is kind of exciting to start up again, right?
Yes, this is the first one since 2019.
Who's excited to be here? Anyone? I don't hear any excitement. Oh, James is checking the speakers over there. I know we're live on television right now, but they're checking the speakers over there. We'll get that taken care of.
James, press mode.
We've got Nasaya and Isabella on cameras today. Lauren in the truck. She's going to make sure and get you the best pictures.
Got two cameras going.
Two cameras, that's right. Plus another one on us, Cheryl. I don't know.
Okay.
You a little camera shy sometimes?
I try and forget that they're there.
Yeah, oh, I shouldn't remind you. There's no camera there. That's nothing. That's nothing. Wow, let's see. Oh, Hurricane Police. Look at that. Hurricane Police coming.
Here they come. Police are an important part. Always lead the parade. Thanks for all they do for our city.
Yep, coming around the corner. That's a beautiful Ford pickup, isn't it? Hurricane Police Department.
Got a lot of equipment in our police department.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hurricane Police Department personnel that I don't know. I used to know a lot of them. I used to come into contact with quite a bit of them when I was younger, but not so much anymore.
They've been posting on Facebook once a week. It tells a little bit about each policeman once each time.
That's great.
And
sometimes
VIPs, they're the volunteers.
Yes, volunteers in public service, right?
They're the ones that go around and put a sticker on your trailer if it's parked illegally and things like that.
Yep. Yep, trying to keep the streets from getting overrun with abandoned vehicles, right?
Yes.
Let's see, this is the American Legion, it looks like. Coming up around the corner. Oh, man, look at that. Flying the colors. We should probably stand, I think, shouldn't we, Cheryl? Sterling Russell, American Legion Post 100. Proud to serve the veterans of Hurricane and surrounding areas. They meet the second Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. The post located at 730 North, 200 West, right next to the city pool. If you're a veteran, stop by the booth and see what they can do for you. Look at that vehicle, a little motorcycle there with the sidecar. Cheryl, you want to get in the sidecar and see, just be a part of the parade?
I think that'd be the most fun to drive.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And listen to that motorcycle purr as well.
Here we've got the Grand Marshals, Beverly and Farrell Campbell. Their legacy runs deep in the Hurricane Valley, and Beverly's is the granddaughter of Frank Barber. He planted the first peach orchard in Hurricane in 1907. And Farrell and Beverly have spent their lives loving and serving in the community, as Hurricane has been their home for many years. Their posterity is honored to be a part of the Peach Days and grateful for their example. And here's a lot of grandkids and children. They usually have a family float in the parade.
That's wonderful. Look at all those people.
Yeah.
That old Ford tractor, too. That's pretty cool.
Colton Winter's driving that.
And the second group of Grand Marshals, Marguerite and Reed Bringhurst, coming around the corner. They're pleased to be this year's Grand Marshals. They've lived in Hurricane for over 60 years and have spent countless hours serving the community as volunteers for fairs, parades, high school clubs, Festival of Trees, and hospice agencies. During the spare time, they enjoy riding motorcycles with their children, grandchildren, and now great-grandchildren.
Marguerite and Reed, they still walk about town. Keep an eye on things.
That's wonderful.
They do. Great family.
Look at this dirty old pickup
What
here.
is on that truck? Is that Hurricane mud?
Someone's been out mud bogging in the Hurricane,
Wow.
in the Hurricane mud. Wonderful.
Part of their decoration.
That's what we used to call it, mud bogging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've got plenty of sunshine today. Beautiful day.
Yeah, speaking of mud bogging, my friend and I, when we went to Hurricane High School back in 1994, 95, we sloughed school and went out mud bogging about 20 miles south of town, and the engine got water inside the distributor. We broke down right there in the middle of the
Serves you
the
right.
mud. 20 miles away from town, we started walking. Took us about 4 hours to get home. We deserved it. It was worth it, though.
Okay. Well, that's still the Bringhurst family. Well, they like to play, don't they?
Yeah, riding around on the motorcycles.
Motorcycles and bikes, strollers, four-wheelers, side-by-sides.
Did you ever do any mud bogging when you were younger?
We spun brodies and
Spun
things like
brodies,
that. Spun
yes.
brodies. We've been stuck in the mud plenty of times.
Uh-huh. It's worth it, though, right?
Sure.
I mean, you got to have fun.
Still is.
Yes.
But now people call, for help, And search and rescue, that's what we used to be a part of. And you got called all kinds of times in the night to go get your nylon strap and pull people out.
Nice. Yeah, these days, you have your cell phone, right? You just,
Yeah.
people call and say, hey, I need some help.
Yep.
But back in those days, man, we really weathered it, didn't we?
We did. The funniest time pulling people out, we were coming across the sand dunes, and my husband always carries a nylon rope, and these two girls were just going like this in the sand trying to get their tires out of the sand. They were just barely off the road, but they were totally struck. And so my husband asked if they wanted help, and so he got out, and he put the nylon strap on the back, and she said, wait, it's the front that's stuck. And he says, I think if I pull out the back, the front will come out too.
Yeah, there we go. It's kind of all connected, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who we got coming around
Here
now.
comes the Peach Day royalty. Here is our 2021 Peach Day royalty.
We got the committee in front of them, too,
the
though,
committee.
don't we?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
look
word.
at that. Who's that, Dave Sterling on the front
Dave
of that?
Sterling's driving it. Welcome to the 23rd Annual Peach Days in Hurricane, Utah. These are the people that make it happen with a lot of help from so many others. Give them a cheer if you love Peach Days. Yee-hoo!
Hey. Let's see, I see.
There's a lot of people that can't be on that float today because they're in other places. It's great. There's a lot of great people on the committee. It takes a lot of work.
And the rodeo royalty there, all on the mounted up on the horses, beautiful horses as well. Here's the 2021 Peach Days rodeo royalty. Shalise Jessup is the rodeo queen with her attendant Mary Rowley. Paylin Curtis is the princess with her attendant Julia Wiley. Kayla Jessup is the Little Miss Cowgirl with Oakley Iverson as her attendant. These cowgirls hope you all have a wonderful time at the rodeo last night. Yeehaw! How was that, yeehaw? Oh my
I'm
gosh.
glad to see horses in the parade.
Yes.
We got horses. Tom Hershey was planning on riding a horse in this parade.
Oh, that's...
He just missed it.
He just missed it.
Just
by...
missed it. He
yep.
was planning on
What
it.
a wonderful man he was, too.
Yes, he was. Peach Day royalty. Did you do those?
Yep.
Oh, Hurricane City royalty. That's a pretty float. Honor traditions, future visions. The Hurricane royalty, the float represents the past, present, and future by honoring the farmers who have made Hurricane famous for its delicious peaches, as well as representing its many outdoor activities such as our beautiful golf courses and hiking areas. Looking forward to what the next years have in store while taking off in the future.
Beautiful. Let's see, class of 1965. I think this has...
That's my husband's class.
Where's he at there?
These guys are all like 73, 72. Look at them go.
Just about to pass in front of Isabella's camera there. Hurricane High School class of 1965, enjoying a class reunion, celebrating 56 years from graduating from good old HHS.
And
Cheryl Reeves' husband.
And Chuck needs to get off and come and get the speakers going.
Let's see, look at that old car
look at that.
there. Ron and Valentina Busam's Ford T-Bucket powered by Chevy.
Isn't that pretty? Number 11, Hurricane Heritage, recognizing our heritage with the Loft House, Gubler, Ballard, and Gooch families. Several entries there, covered wagon, carriage, How pretty.
Yeah, can you imagine riding around on those, getting to St. George and back in a wagon like that? That's just...
It took a couple of days. Not to get to St. George, but where a lot of them came from.
Yeah. And this one over here now kind of looks like a bus, right? It's really large, long vehicle there.
That's a freight hauler, looks like.
Yeah.
Look like the mules.
Yeah, those are beautiful mules, too.
Yeah. These guys are very good to get in all the parades. Service projects, too.
Oh, you know, Cheryl, I can see what's coming around the corner. This scares me every year. Every single year I see the Sleepy Hollow Halloween, and I get a little nervous.
And the Headless Horseman.
The Headless Horseman.
He's the one that does it.
Yep. I don't know how they find a human that doesn't have a head to ride the horse for the parade, but every year they seem to find one.
And that has to be a good horse.
To be able to be ridden without a head? Yeah. With a person without a head?
I mean, the horse has to know where he's going.
Yeah. Man, can you imagine a headless horse with a headless horseman?
No.
Yeah,
that'd be gross.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. He's coming my way, and I'm freaking out again.
Yeah.
He's got that sword, too.
I think the horse is scared.
Oh, my goodness. The Headless Horseman invites you to Western Legacy Farm and Ranch for their 10-year celebration of Sleepy Hollow Halloween. Meet the Headless Horseman at the farm starting Monday, October 4th, and experience our corn maze, horse rides, pumpkin slingshot, Ichabod's train, zip line, and so much more. Race your way up the hay tower and find the perfect pumpkin in our pumpkin patch. Love Me Foods' delicious food truck will be at the farm each night, and the yummiest desserts. For more information, like us. Oh, yeah. The yummiest desserts can be found at the bakery. Come enjoy some hometown farm fun with us. For more information, like them on Facebook at Western Legacy Farm and Ranch.
Hurricane's really grown, hasn't it? Look at all the fun things we have. And here is Hurricane Health and Rehabilitation, your local choice for world-class health care.
And on these old tractors, Fred and Karen Clyde family, proud to have been a part of the Hurricane Valley for 28 years now. They've raised their 10 children here with the help of the great community. 7 of the 10 married children still live in Hurricane or the Hurricane area. Part of the Clyde heritage has been farming in the Midwest. Their collection of tractors come from Kansas, Nebraska, and Idaho. The antique 1926 Model T also came from Kansas and is now owned by Ryan and Wendy Lemon. The Fred and Karen are the proud grandparents of 54 grandchildren, with 2 more coming in February 2022. They also have 5 great-grandchildren.
Wow.
I used to live next door to them when I lived out in the South Fields. Wonderful family.
Yes, they are. You know, when the big family moves to Hurricane, it just gets bigger, and they get related to so many more people. Now, who's driving that cute little car? Must be Tuacon's Center for the Arts. Don't miss Tuacon's 25th anniversary Broadway season, with shows including Disney's Beauty and the Beast, School of Rock, The Count of Monte Cristo, and A Christmas Story. Purchase your tickets at tuacon.org.
Have you been to any Tuacon plays this year?
Yes, and the best was $1 Million Quartet.
Oh,
it was
really?
so good. It was our music.
What was
It
your favorite?
So
Oh, you love the music.
I love the music. The whole thing was filled music and a great story, and based on true. It was great.
You know, they do a great job out there, don't they?
Yes.
Every single year.
They've had some specials on. And you know, Hurricane, out of our rap tax money, gives Tuacon $10,000 a year.
Nice. Very, very cool.
They need to give us some good deals.
That's right. How many of you are having fun here at the Peach Days Parade?
Oh,
Sounds like a few.
are the kids getting any candy?
A little bit. Very nice. How many have been to the Peach Days Parade before? How many have never been to the Peach Days Parade before? Wow, I swear I heard more people say they haven't been at the parade than have been at the parade. I don't know. Maybe it's just early in the morning and people didn't want to yell. I'm not sure.
Well, we got the speakers working. Thank you.
How many of you are from Hurricane? How many love Hurricane? How many are from out of town? There's a few out there, isn't there?
Thanks for coming.
Yes. Looks like Kevin Trevort. Am I saying that correctly? Trevort or Trevort?
Trevort.
Trevort. Kevin Trevort, candidate for mayor.
Uh-huh.
Kevin Trevort and his wife, Tina, are a candidate for mayor, local business owner and operator for the past 36 years, and has proudly served on the city council for the past 12 years. We would appreciate your vote on November 2nd.
Good man.
Look at that car, too.
That's a pretty car. I served on the city council with Kevin.
Is that car Donald Trump orange? Is that the color that...
That is a pretty car, yes.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yes. 2 candidates for mayor.
Oh, class of 96.
And this looks like it's Kevin Trevort.
Oh, yep, sure enough.
Otter Pops.
Otter Pops on a hot day like today. That's going to hit the spot. Yeah, throw one over this way.
Too bad kids can't vote.
That's right. Yeah, so Cheryl, I graduated from Hurricane High in 1995, and the class of 1996 is coming around the corner now.
Okay.
We didn't have our 25-year reunion, COVID, right?
Did you have it this year?
We
Late?
didn't. No, we decided we would just do 2025, do a 30-year reunion.
Okay, 30-year.
Yep, but this is the class of 96, isn't it?
This is 96. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. A big welcome to the HHS class of 96. Back in Hurricane, celebrating 25 years since high school graduation. They've returned to their roots to be part of the parade this year and will be getting together with classmates this evening to reminisce. They also figured someone needed to provide some quality music in this parade, so you're welcome. Well, let's hear it.
I recognize some people on that trailer, too.
Well, red and black stays the same. And if you noticed, tigers, you can still be a tiger. You can't still be a red man, and you can't, and Dixie Flyers, we don't know how long they're going to last.
That's right.
But you can be a tiger still.
Then this 1930 two-door sedan with small trailer, which I think is just to the left, Isabella.
We got Girl Scouts.
That purchased in 1970 for my father for Father's Day. Then as the years passed and he couldn't drive it, he turned it over to me in 1976, and I've been slowly repairing it and one day turning it over to my son, Dennis.
Girl Scouts offer a one-of-a-kind leadership experience, preparing girls for a lifetime of leadership and expanding opportunities for all girls in all areas. Troop number 245 is made up of 15 3rd, 5th graders in Hurricane and Laverton. The girls from Troop 245 are ready to light up the world and make it a better place.
And the All-American Girl is a youth development program nationally recognized. It focuses on interview skills and gaining confidence for girls. Girls representing here are from right here in Hurricane as well as from all over the United States. I hear that big semi.
Oh, you bet. This year, in all of the categories that people were able to enter their goods, like bottled goods, baked goods, art, home goods, like quilts and cookies and all kinds of things like that. Ribbons were given, and they usually give ribbons, but this year the city consented to be giving cash awards with those ribbons. So anyone that entered gets a cash award too. So tonight when you pick up your goods after 9 o'clock, they'll have cash awards with those too, which I think is very generous of Hurricane. No matter where the people lived, they got to enter, and then they'll get cash awards.
That is amazing. It's nice to get the recognition with the ribbon, but it's also nice to be able to get a little spending money, right?
Yep. Building the future. Here it comes. Look at this equipment coming down the road. This is how we get our roads, subdivisions. The Stratton family has been serving the community since 1953, when 3 brothers, Winston, Neil, and Glenn, started Stratton Brothers Construction. Since then, they have expanded to include Interstate Rock Products and Interstate Homes. They would like to thank the community, their employees. Whoa, look at that turn. That's a wide turn. And customers for supporting them as they continue to build the future. My dad used to drive truck for Stratton Brothers. That was back in the 60s.
Wow, that's a ways away from now, isn't it? Looks like they've started to build a house on the back of that trailer too, and they've got about maybe $150,000 worth of lumber that is going into that house, it looks like.
Connie Stratton is usually the one in charge of the floats, and she usually comes up with some great ideas.
And look at that beautiful cement truck.
I think they washed this equipment to get it in the parade.
Yeah, it's a beautiful paint job with the stars on there.
Yeah.
And this large front loader.
Wow.
That's amazing. The
Building
tires on that are as big as a grown man.
Those big. They built a lot of roads in Hurricane.
A lot of infrastructure, huh? Oh, I hear the bell.
I hear the bell.
The old Hurricane bell. The Sons of the Utah Pioneers and the City of Hurricane in cooperative efforts. Hurricane City officials, efforts of the Sons of Utah Pioneers, leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, have all made it possible to restore the bell that was brought to the valley by the founding families in 1907. The bell was first hung on a hay derrick near where the museum currently stands, then to the social hall, then to the old elementary school, and then to the red brick church, or the South Ward Chapel. The church has donated the bell back to the city and will soon be placed in a bell tower north of the community center for all to enjoy. Donations to the tower are graciously accepted. That's a beautiful sounding bell,
That's
isn't
a beautiful sounding bell. Here we have a candidate for Hurricane City Council, David Hershey. David is riding with his wife, Dixie. His father, Tom Hershey, and his wife, Kitty, and his 5 children and their spouses, and their 11 grandchildren. Let's keep Hurricane great by electing David Hershey. He entered that one early. There's 4 candidates running, and there's 2 seats that'll be open.
I can still hear that bell. That's amazing.
Yes. No, that bell rang when we were growing up here. That bell rang on Sundays a half hour before church, and it rang during the week at certain times.
There's David Hershey coming around the corner now.
Oh, there's Dixie. So who just passed?
I don't know. Maybe still the Sons
Was
of
that
Utah Pioneers.
Oh, okay.
This
So
looks like Glitch Busters here. Not Glitch Blusters. That's something else, I guess.
That's a good name.
Glitch Busters Computer Repair. When technology isn't working at your home or business, life comes to a screeching halt, and that sucks. Glitch Busters' proactive approach to computers and IT is here to make your life better.
One time they fixed my computer, and they actually did it not even being at my house. They did it somehow.
Nice.
Over the internet, somehow, remotely, and it was awesome. Great guys. Miss Ivans Royalty, thanks for coming over. Representing the beautiful red rocks of Ivans, we have the 2021 Miss Ivans Royalty. Riding today is our Princess Abby de Spain and Miss Congeniality, Brooklyn Chappelle.
And next up, Ship Happens. Ship Happens.
These are Hurricane boys.
Ship Happens with the boys. If I say it really fast, it sounds really good, right?
They like
Ship
that.
Happens with the boys. All kinds of ship happens when these boys put their minds together.
Look at that.
The dopest homemade boat you've ever seen in your whole entire life. It's double-decker, and our dream to put it in the Peach Days Parade.
That's their dream.
Ship happens.
I bet their dream was Quail Lake first. And I bet it floats. Okay, this is number
29.
29. Oh, this is class of 71. 50th class reunion. This class of 1971 are riding on Gary Davis, big rig trailer, and they want to say, oh, we're still pretty awesome. They just couldn't get the rest of their class up there.
It's amazing to
They
go
are
the
pretty
contrast
awesome.
between Ship Happens and the class of 71. Ship Happens say dopest, class of 71 says we're pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Off-road. Winter's off. Oh,
Yep,
anybody recognize these guys?
Winter Towing and Matt's Off-Road Recovery. They've been serving the Hurricane area since 1977, which, Cheryl, is the year I was born, by the way. We are a preferred service provider for AAA and love serving the people of this valley. Matt's Off-Road Recovery is the premier off-road recovery team in the tri-state area. Check them out on YouTube.
Check them out on YouTube. I do that all the time. You're born in 77. I had 3 kids in... You could have been one of my kids.
I would love that.
Winter Towing. Harlan Winder started that. Great friend.
I remember Harlan Winder having a service station right there on
he
State
had
Street,
it.
too.
Yeah. Miss Washington City Royalty. Miss Washington City is Kyra Johnson. First attendant is Sydney Van Wagner. Second attendant is Lauren Pratt. And Miss Spirit is Taylor Hughes. Thank you, Hurricane, for letting us join in our sister city for your Peace Day celebration. Thanks for coming. Those are brave girls to ride their bike. You think they run them from Washington?
Yeah, I hope so. Utah State Parks are your local state parks and excited to be a part of the local community. We appreciate your support of our local parks, which include 4 in Washington County: Snow Canyon State Park, Gunlock State Park, and Hurricane's 2 resident parks at Quail Creek and Sand Hollow State Park. Please come out and enjoy our parks, and remember to be safe. Wear a life jacket when you're boating and wear a helmet when you're riding off highway vehicles.
Yep. And I've seen Matt's towing, the Winter Towing and Casey's Towing tow a lot of people off the state parks.
Yeah.
Not in the parade.
Chalet?
Chalet, Health. Chalet Health provides management of all your medical needs for patients 18 years and older, including acute chronic medical conditions. Michelle Waters is a certified nurse practitioner that has been in the medical field for 25 years and has a strong background in internal medicine and is looking forward to meeting the medical needs of Hurricane City and the surrounding communities. She takes most major insurances, including Medicare. Shell Med Spa is the first service medical spa in Hurricane and has a variety of anesthetic treatments and medical injections available. They would love to do a skin consultation and help you decide which services would be right for you.
And I know we have a couple camera operators, Messiah and Isabella, who would love to join the Sterling Dance Studio girls out there. Sterling Dance Studio and Dance Company is directed by Beatrice Sterling and Shelley Sterling Ward. They offer classes for ages 3 to adult in multiple dance styles. They are currently accepting students. Come see their show today at 12:30 on the East Stage.
That's the main stage, and it'll be a great show.
Maybe I should go out there and join them.
Ooh.
I haven't learned the dance, though. I mean, is that...
You'd be good at jazz.
Oh, heck yeah.
Ooh, you'd be great.
Heck yeah. I could get out there and bust a move.
Yes. Hurricane Pediatric Dentistry. Hurricane specializes in infants, kids, teens, and special needs patients. Oh, I think you better read the rest of that.
Come see Dr. Sean Schexneider and Dr. Tyler Albrecht, 435-635-7200.
Thanks.
I think the temperature's gone up a few degrees since the parade started.
It's, my watch says it's only 79 degrees. I think my watch is reading the shade.
It's got to be, yep. Feels like 179 degrees. But at least it's not 117 like it was a few weeks back, right?
You know, hurricanes, we were lucky to have one dentist, and then it grew to 2, and then it grew, and then it grew.
Three Falls Elementary coming up the street, aren't they? Chinese dual immersion students. Have you ever...
they have a dual immersion students, and
have you ever talked with a student, an elementary school student who is learning Chinese?
I have several grandchildren that go to Three Falls, and several of them have gone through this Chinese. And when they first started learning Chinese, I thought, why aren't they learning Spanish? Why are they learning Chinese? So I have some grandchildren now that went through that. They're in high school now and middle school. So they can do pretty well with Chinese. And sometimes when they're in Dairy Queen, there will be Chinese people coming and speaking their language, and they can converse.
That is amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
I've always wondered how you say blizzard in Chinese.
Oh, I don't know how you say blizzard in Chinese, but I know how you say grandma and aunt and other things. Oh, where'd it go? Here comes our Chinese immersion students from the Three Falls Elementary School. These kids have walked a long ways. These kids go to Chinese every morning, and they learn, and they can only speak Chinese in the mornings.
Look at the culture represented there too, as well, with the dragons and the costumes as well. Really embracing the culture, not just the language.
That's right. Hurricane Elementary has, they do Spanish, and so parents have their choice.
I've never learned another language. I've done a little bit of messing around and know how to say hello in a few, but that's it. It's hard to learn another language. And Battle Box, the game truck. Add Battle Box to your next party event. Their brand new gaming trailer delivers non-stop fun for groups up to 30 people. Experience party games and virtual reality in air-conditioned comfort. BattleBox is perfect for birthday parties, work parties, or any kind of event where mobile entertainment is needed. Book online today at battleboxgametruck.com.
Boy, wouldn't that be a kid's dream? be in that all day long. Enjoy life on a bike. Get back into life on a bicycle.
Those are some cool-looking bicycles. That one looks like a motorcycle.
Yeah, so that's what you do after you play in the battle box. You get on a bike.
That's right. And the class of 1977, the best class ever to go through Hurricane High School. That's the class of 1975. I think I might have said 1977,
yeah,
but I meant 1975.
I have a sister that should be on that float. I don't see her, but I see Raylene. See? 1975. What a great school, Hurricane High School. You know, that was 7th through 12th grade still at that time.
Wow,
that was
and that's
so
not
fun.
long ago. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. 7th through 12th grade in that old building, and so you knew everybody, and it was really fun.
Here's the Hhs Ffa as well. Oh, look at this. We've got pigs and chickens and cows.
Great float.
A guy riding a horse.
The advisor over FFA is a woman. We have girls now over FFA.
They live by the FFA motto, learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve. Thank you for all those who share our love for agriculture and support us.
Yep. When we were in high school, the girls were in FHA and the boys were in FFA, and now it's just all mixed up.
My best friend Rowdy and I were in FFA when we were at Hurricane High, mostly just to go up to the auction in Cedar City every year.
Oh, that was fun on Thursdays, huh?
That's right.
Hurricane High School Executive Council. Coming down the road is the 2022 Hurricane High School government. The Executive Council and class officers, they sure love Hurricane High School and are excited for the fun year they have planned. Come be a part of Hurricane High and support a game, a play, or a concert. And that sure is fun to go back to Hurricane High to an assembly or something. Go to a ball game and stand up and sing the Hurricane High School Black and Red song.
We will fight, fight, fight when we're
Fight,
winning.
fight, fight. Mm-hmm. If we're
fight,
winning.
Fight, fight when we lose.
Fight, fight, fight if we lose. Mm-hmm.
Hhs Tigers, Tigers, right? Yeah. Speaking of more Hhs, we got the Hhs Cheerleaders. Now, I know here in our production, we have two guys, James Farnsworth and Marcus Farnsworth, and I think that if they got out there and cheered with the cheerleaders, it would be amazing. I don't think they will. But, Hurricane High School Cheerleaders, made up of 34 athletes and a team of coaches, work hard all year to support all the varsity athletic programs at Hurricane High. They also compete at the region and state level in the 4A division. They have three team captains, which are Hhs Spilsbury, Jenna Thomas, and Kendall Dalhonick. There we go, Dalhonick. For more information on upcoming events and to support the program, please follow them on Instagram at Hurricane Tiger Cheerleaders.
Wow, we got a band. This is the combined middle school.
Playing Battle Hymn of the Republic.
I hope they play.
It's
Battle Hymn of the Republic. If they do, I think you'll recognize it.
There it goes.
This is our only band. Let's give them a hand when they get through.
I love to hear the sound of a marching band.
Red Rock Spa is your #1 store, and this is in Hurricane. Your hot tub and swim spa needs. We have 3 Southern Utah locations to serve you. Grateful for men and women who selfishly serve our nation. Whoa, they are okay. We are proud to give back to our community through a partnership with Sundance Spas and Wish for Our Heroes. The partnership allows us to give away a Sundance hot tub to a local active military or veteran in our community. We believe that everyone deserves to enjoy the benefits of soothing hot tub hydrotherapy, especially those who have selfishly served our country. Come by any of our 3 locations or our booth at Peach Days to learn how to nominate someone.
honoring mayors of the past, and preserving our future. Mayors in the past have always helped us preserve our future here in Hurricane. From building the canal, creating parks, making streets, creating city power, water resources. Help Nanette Billings carry on with our heritage.
And also on that float is Kevin Thomas. He's running for City Council. 2 seats open, 4 candidates for City Council. 2 candidates running for mayor. Staley Family Farm Corn Maze. Staley Family Farm Corn Maze, Southern Utah's favorite fall event, is celebrating 20 years of farm-tastic fun. Get lost in the corn maze, pick a pumpkin from the patch, ride the cow train, and more. Staley Family Farm is also home to Southern Utah's #1 haunted attraction, the Field of Screams. There is something fun for everyone at Staley Farm.
And right behind Staley Farm, the Washington County Commissioners and Undersheriff. Washington County Commissioners Gil Almquist, Victor Iverson, and Adam Snow are being escorted by Undersheriff James Stanley. The Commissioners welcome you all to the fabulous Beach Days event in beautiful Hurricane.
Oh boy, here's another candidate for City Council. Doug Heidemann. He's got several friends with several cars.
A few side-by-sides, looks like.
Okay, Ranger side-by-side, Kyle Heidemann, convertible, Mike and Spiker. A side-by-side is Greg Heidemann. A truck is Lynn and Kay Chamberlain. Corvette, here coming right up, is Jim Humphreys. A side-by-side is Soren Anderson. He's got a lot of friends. Somewhere, Claire Hall is going to be on a tractor. I think he's number 54, though.
Looking to be your next Hurricane City Councilor,
yes.
Right? Doug Heidemann.
Yes, he is. All the men running for City Council are good men.
And that looks like a little...
This is still Doug.
A little farm-all tractor, is that what that is? Look at that. 1939 farm-all tractor was the first popular tractor with sufficient clearance and maneuverable enough to cultivate row crops. It has no starter or gauges, owned and driven by Alva Matheson.
Yeah. Pulling the other one.
And a portable hit-and-miss gas engine on the back there. Attached horse-drawn portable gas engine, 1902 WIT, 12 horsepower, capable of powering farm machinery for threshing, pumping, or generating electricity.
Yeah.
This is a rare 1902 headless variety owned by Alva and Thelma Matheson.
That's neat. I've seen him churn ice cream with that. Is this... Did we miss a number on that? Crown Z, Custom Z and Collision for all your collision repair and auto body needs. Come visit us, 346 West State Street in the heart of Hurricane. This must be this softball club coming up.
Yeah, catch the fever on the front, right? All those balloons. Hurricane Valley Softball Club, welcome. The Hurricane Valley Softball Club, you can find these girls early in the mornings and late at night doing what they love in a community they love. Their pride for their hometown and for the game is second only to faith and family. We field teams in 3 different age divisions with girls ages ranging from 8 to 15 years old and are looking to share our passion for the game. Coached by Chris Hurst, Justin Kellen, Heather Huntsman, Cassie Wayman, Joey Maxfield, Raymond Anguello, and Matt Hershey. These girls are learning more than fundamentals and skills of the game, but also for life. Come join the team next season.
That's great. Chris Hurst also coaches the high school softball.
This 8N Ford tractor coming up.
You know, some of those kids' candy bags are really filling up.
Yeah, are you kids having a good time?
That's how you get them to get up early.
That's
Get
right.
here.
Yeah, the only time you get up early on a Saturday, right? Come see the Peach Days Parade.
You know, Saturday used to be the only day that cartoons were on.
That's true. Yep, getting up to watch Scooby-Doo, Flintstones. I even watched He-Man. Oh my gosh, He-Man. Good show.
He-Man, oh yeah. Still got He-Man toys.
This is a 1949 8N Ford tractor. Easy to drive, very useful on the farm. It was a favorite of many Hurricane farmers. From the beginning, the Hurricane Valley has been tied to agriculture. Water from the Hurricane Canal ran down furrows plowed by teams of horses. 40 plus years later, tractors like this one had almost completely replaced the horse for pulling plows, hay wagons, mowers, hay rakes, and hay balers. Hundreds of thousands of these tractors were produced, and many are still in use today.
My grandpa had a tractor just like that in Laverkin. A lot of those tractors were here. That's Claire Hall on that tractor.
That's a beautiful old car there too, isn't it?
You bet.
Do you ever have a car like that?
I've seen a lot of cars like that. My dad had a 56 pink Cadillac convertible.
That's one of those cars you wish you still had, right?
Wish I still had. That's a pretty one.
St. George Royalty.
Miss St. George Royalty, thanks for coming over. Miss St. George. Tierre Keel, first attendant. Carmen Chambers, second attendant Callie Rubio, and Miss Congeniality, Lola Morgan. Miss St. George is a community-based, scholarship-based pageant for high school girls going into their junior or senior year.
And coming around the corner, Jim and Sharon Trump celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. 50 years together. I think that deserves a round of applause, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's great.
Golden anniversary.
We just had our 51st. That's great.
Jim and Sharon Trump.
That's great. All kinds of entries you can do in the parade. Saturday mornings since May on the community center lawn, we've had farmers markets organized by great people. And this is the Hurricane Utah Farmers Market entry. Hurricane Valley is full of talented farmers, bakers and crafters who have local produce and homemade goods. I wonder if they're throwing cherry tomatoes.
Take them home and put them on a salad, right?
The Hurricane Farmers Market runs May to October from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. every Saturday and is located on the front lawn of the Hurricane Community Center.
And And right after them, Mix 103.1. Let's see if I can do this like a radio person. The Mix 103.1, Ice Cream Mobile, Southern Utah's #1 hit music station. With Brooke and Jeffrey in the mornings. Nominate your neighborhood for an ice cream block party with delicious treats from Meadow Gold Dairy.
Did you learn that going to college?
Oh, man, I don't know where I learned that. But look, Coyote 102.3, another one, right? The Coyote 102.3 Cruiser. 102.3 Bobby Bones in the mornings, and always 12 songs in a row.
Woo! Yeah.
And there's another one. I better do the next one, right? Cool 98.9 Prize Patrol. Cool 98.9 Classic Hits and Rick D's in the mornings.
Woo!
This one just says 104.1 Rock and Roller.
Ooh, rock and roll.
I shouldn't, there's no radio voice for that one. It's just 104.1 Rock and Roller.
Rock and roll. They had good rock and roll music yesterday. Continuous entertainment all day long, way into the night. Number 62, Susie's Closet. Wow. That's a lot of cool dresses for girls. Beauty and fit for every body. The mission of Susie's Closet is to provide our community with beautiful, modest, and affordable dresses fit for any special occasion. All of our gowns are available to rent or purchase. We also offer alterations and help with any of your sewing needs, with sizes ranging from 0 to 26 and alterations to match each body type. Susie's Closet provides beauty and fit for every body. Hey, Zag, get back here.
Yeah, right behind Susie's Closet. Zag will deck out your phone with the best mobile protection and accessories. They offer same-day install and lifetime warranty on screen protectors for phones, watches, tablets, and iPads. But wait, there's more. They have phone cases, speakers, wireless chargers, and more.
Dance Fusion. Ooh, let's dance. Dance Fusion Performing Arts Studio, celebrating 13 years in Hurricane, a family-owned studio that teaches all styles of dance for ages 2 to adults, and also special needs. We make sure our students are in a safe environment and a place that they can call their second home. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. They put on some good shows.
That was quite the trick they just did, huh?
Boys and girls.
There they go again.
Ooh.
Flippy-doo. I don't know if that's what they call that move, flippy-doo.
Flippy-doo. Yeah.
And here's more Dance Fusion gals coming around the corner.
Oh, look at all the Peach Day color balloons. They've got a lot of entries right there.
Another age group here, too. DFS. Dance Fusion.
Gymnastics. Oh, they've got one for gymnastics, one for jazz, one for modern. We got to get some tap dancers here somewhere.
Now, do you call it tap dancing or clogging?
Well, there's just two different. They're different.
Are they different? I did not
They're
know
different.
that.
Clogging and tap are different steps. Because I was a tap dancer and my daughters were cloggers, and you got to learn it all over again.
I had no idea. See, I'd come to the Peach Days parade, learn something new.
Well, cloggers use tap shoes.
Okay, good to know.
But it's a different step. Oh, look at that tiger.
That is a real tiger on the hood of that
Ooh,
car.
a real stuffed tiger.
Just holding really still, I think, is all it's doing.
Oh, okay. Yes. Class of 1970.
Great class of 1970. Happy to welcome their classmates from near and far to their 50 plus 1 year
I
class
know
reunion.
those kids.
It doesn't seem possible that it's been that many years, but we are glad to be here today.
Well, that's great. I was a secretary at the high school in 1970. Those were young kids then. That's great. My sister should be on that float. Great kids.
Wave if you're Cheryl Reeves' sister.
She's not on that float.
Oh, she's not there.
You know, tiger spirit never dies. If you
That's true.
Go to Hurricane High School, hope you always have that good tiger spirit.
See, I accidentally moved to St. George and had a child go to Pineview High School.
Okay.
And when I'd go to those games and they were playing Hurricane, I'd root for Hurricane all the way. Root for Hurricane all the way.
Sometimes you have to. Yep, at least in your heart.
That's what you do. You accidentally move to St. George, right? You don't do it on purpose.
Well, St. George is nice too.
Not as nice as Hurricane, though.
Right. Classes. Freedom, prosthetics, and orthotics. Orthotics. In St. George. They are here to help you and our community with any prosthetic, limb, or bracing needs. You can reach them at 435-688-9338 or Google.
Prosthetics and orthotics. Prosthetics, I think, are fake limbs or
Uh-huh.
artificial limbs. Orthotics, I think, go in your shoes
It
or
must be
help you with your feet.
something to do with your feet. Orthotics. So, accessories would be here, or orthotic. Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels. The Hurricane Senior Center is a lunch and activity center for anyone 60 plus years old. We have a dial-a-ride bus transportation program, congregate lunch, Meals on Wheels, and daily activities, exercise classes, games, bingo, health screenings. Come and join us, open Monday through Thursday. Another Meals on Wheels coming around the corner, it looks like, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe they should be throwing out meals, right? Some people throw out candy. Meals on Wheels throws out meals. But they are throwing out candy. I can see that. And candy is basically a meal if you are less than, 100 years old? It's basically a meal.
Great service they offer.
What other activities are going on with Peach Days today, Cheryl?
After the parade, anyone that has ever gone to Hurricane High School, if you come in room number 106, there's an all-class reunion. And there's a page for you to sign your name in the book that says you were here in the year that you graduated, and just say hello to everybody. That's in the furthest northeast room, just right by the playground. That's from after the parade till noon, and then there's a couple of class reunions going on. And out at all of the stages, there'll be 3 stages of entertainment going on all afternoon until night. There's going to be fireworks tonight.
Nice. How many went to Hurricane High School here? How many yell if you went to Hurricane High?
I did.
That's quite a crowd. Yeah, quite a few people.
Okay, I just lost what number we're on. 68.
We're right here.
Canyon Home Care and Hospice of Southern Utah. Canyon Home Care and Hospice of Southern Utah, serving residents of Washington and Iron County for 7 years. The only independently owned home care and hospice with its own mobile physician group, pharmacy, and DME. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your health care needs.
And just now coming around the corner, Huntsman World Senior Games, the largest annual multi-sport event in the world for athletes ages 50 and better. Every October, over 11,000 athletes from all around the globe come to Greater Zion to compete in their choice of 35 different sports. You can be part of this amazing event as an athlete or as a volunteer. Visit seniorgames.net for more information.
Gubler's Physical Therapy wants to be your first choice for physical therapy in the Hurricane Valley area. Advanced experience and commitment to personalized care. We are able to deliver the most positive, enriching physical therapy experience to ensure your ultimate results. You get better, faster, and get back to the activities you love, pain-free. Troy and his hometown staff have been providing physical therapy for over 25 years. Make your appointment today. Continuous entertainment today at all 3 stages starts at 11 o'clock and then goes till the close at 10. There's a seed display this year in one of the rooms.
Remembering Jim and Jola Haller.
Oh,
Peach Days was like Christmas morning to Jim and Jola Haller. They loved being with the great people of Hurricane, visiting and mingling. Jola was on the Peach Days board since it was revived in 1999. Jim and Jola owned JJ's Frost Top for 14 years and served the best food around. They had a love for the community, country, and family. Their legacy lives on through their family who love, miss, and honor them.
oh boy, we got Casey's Off-Road. Recovery goes where other tow companies won't. He says, have a safe and fun Peach Days, and don't get stuck during Peach Days.
And the Longhorn Hideout Wounded Veterans Family Retreat. Here we have the Longhorn Hideout Wounded Veterans Family Retreat based in beautiful Kanab, Utah. The Longhorn Hideout services wounded veterans and their families, allowing them to bond and rejuvenate using agricultural development, animal stimulation, and surrounded by the greatest earth on show.
We miss you. A tribute to David Lynn Masters, Lucky Lockhart, and James Lynn Masters, and anyone else who's lost a loved one. We got the Hurricane City Power Department. What a great department. Thank you, Hurricane City, for keeping our power on. Hurricane City Power. They were the last ones to enter, you know.
Oh, really?
I don't know how they got in line there.
Hey, when you hold the power, you get to go.
When you hold the power, you get in where you
Comes
want.
with great responsibility, right? Yeah, there we go. Dave FM. Now, this radio station was not named after me, but I always like to say it was. It is 101.9 and 106.1. Here comes Dave, the music man of mystery, because he'll play anything.
Number 78. Hhs class of 1981. You can't believe it's been 30 years since we graduated. That's what happens. Oh, 1991 was our year. Angie Erickson is on this, and she's the parade chairman. Up in the night all week, getting this parade together. We had 125 people in our class, and the whole school could park in the small parking lot, mostly gravel, in front of the one-story school. 91, 91, 91!
91, 91, 90, 90, 90, 90, 91.
That's smart to bring umbrellas. Okay. Chicken Coop. Woo.
The Chicken Coop Company, proudly based right here in Hurricane. Check out chickencoopcompany.com and use promo code PEACHDAYS to receive 50% off your next apron purchase.
Oh, there's a power department. Now what we got? Number.
Class of 1981.
Yep, they passed. Oh, class of 1981. Welcome the Hurricane class of 1981. I think this is at least the third float David Sterling's been on. It's hard to believe that these young people graduated 40 years ago, considered by many to be the best class HHS ever. Well, how many were in your class? They recognize the efforts of teachers and administrators in helping shape their lives and futures. It's always great to be back in Hurricane. Go Tigers. Tri-State ATV Club. Well, they must have gotten in after the power because we don't have a write-up on them.
That's
but
right.
You just have to read it.
Tri-State.
You know, the deadline for getting in the parade is the Saturday night before, but people just don't adhere to that, so So they call you up. I got calls twice yesterday while we were on stage for continuous entertainment.
Wow.
And one of them said, I won't tell you which one because he's running for city council, but he said, can you please turn down the music because I can't hear you very well.
That's quite the story. Yeah, the Tri-State ATV Club.
Good to have them in the parade. And they have lots of fun.
And
we have quite the jamboree here in Hurricane in March. Great big jamboree.
Yeah, some of the places out here by Sand Hollow are just amazing places, aren't they? To be off-roading.
Have lots of trails.
And here's the Tolkerville City
How
Royalty
pretty.
for 2021.
Great. We've got lots of cities in our valley. Tolkerville's
And
one of them.
at the very end, of course, the Hurricane Valley Fire Department.
Valley Fire Department, plug your ears. We have a fire district now. Hurricane City doesn't have its own anymore.
And last but not least, the Candy Wagon. Thank you, Steve Wilcox, for manning the Candy Cannon.
Yes.
Let's see, here it goes. There it goes, shooting off candy.
Wow.
Oh, loading up the cannon again.
Candy cannon, lots of candy.
Here it goes. I don't know, do you think that candy will come all the way this way? Well, this list is all the way over, Cheryl.
Wow.
I think the Hurricane Peach Days Parade for 2021 is at an end.
It's been great. Great
Thank
day.
you all for joining us. We love doing this every single year. We're glad you could all be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for those at home as well. Thanks to Nasiah and Isabella and Lauren
Yes.
and James and Marcus for
Yes.
helping with this production. My name's Dave Harris.
And Cheryl Reeve.
Cheryl Reeve, thank you so much. We'll see you again next year.